everyone, today I'll be doing a quick recap of the Tata Steel Chess Tournament 2022 round 13. So Magnus Carlsen is the winner of the tournament, and let's look at some of the games of round 13. On the first board, Richard Rapport versus Anish Giri ended in a draw. On the second board, Shakir Mamediaro versus Fabiano Caruana ended in a draw. On the third board, we have a result. There were 4 decisive results today. This game was played between Pragnanda and Andrei Sipenko. This game started off with d4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight c3, and bishop b4. The names are Indian. White goes for a3, and he keeps these double pawns. He didn't go for queen c2. a3 is also a line. Here black goes for c5, white plays e3, knight c6, bishop d3, and make triple pawns. Castles, knight e2, b6, e4, knight e8, castles, bishop a6. Now he wants to put pressure on this pawn. f4, white is going to attack on the king side. His all 4 pawns are controlling the center. Black played f5 to reduce the activity of the pawns. E into f5, e into f5, d into c5, d into c5, and now these pawns are weak. These 2 pawns are doubled and this pawn is isolated, and it doesn't look like a great pawn structure. White goes for bishop e3, black plays d6, but white's development is pretty good. Knight g3, knight d7, queen f3. Black is trying to improve his pieces. White is trying to take as much space as he can. Black is trying to maneuver his pieces. Even white is doing the same. Now white goes for a4. He's giving this pawn free because this knight won't be able to defend this pawn after this rook comes here. So after knight takes, knight d5, bishop d7, rook takes e6, knight takes e6, and rook e1. Queen d7, which was not the best move. He should have gone for knight c7 and exchanged this important knight, and this knight is also pinned. Instead he went for queen d7, and here white goes for queen g3, and here black does a blunder by playing rook f7 because it just loses the rook. Here there is a double attack on the king and queen, so he has to sacrifice the rook, and white has the advantage here. Black still has blocked the position, and white can't easily break through. So black keeps his hopes and plays solid, but eventually white will get a breakthrough. After some moves, after improving the position, here white plays bishop a4, controls this diagonal. Black plays knight b6, bishop b5, knight c8, king e3, and black plays mistake because now this white bishop can come and capture all the pawns, and if black plays knight e7, then one easiest way to win is just to play rook a7, king d8, rook takes e7, king takes, and bishop into g6. Now we'll capture this pawn and create a passer. So that's why Andrei Sipenko resigned and Pragnanda won this game. On the fourth board, the players playing here are Sergey Karyakin and Viret Gujarati. This game started off with e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, knight c3, knight f6, and d4. Here there is a quick trade of pieces, and even the queens get exchanged, and it comes to a drawish endgame. These pawn structures are symmetrical. White has some activity though. White cannot move his rook right now because there is a back rank mate. White plays bishop f3, stops the back rank mate. King f8, and now rook b8. Black goes rook e8 to play rook e1 checkmate, so white plays h4. And they just play for some moves. Here black plays c5, rook a4, g6, king e7, rook a5. White decides to attack this pawn, and with it does a blunder by playing king d8, just giving up this pawn. He should have gone for rook c6, protecting this pawn. Even though bishop a4 comes, then just rook b6, rook takes, rook b4, and After some moves, white will have to leave guard of this pawn and black will get this pawn. Here white can't get his rook to d4 because this pawn will be pinned and this king can also come and capture it. But instead he went for king d8 and then white took the pawn and now white is better here. White just needs a few precise moves to convert the game into his favor. Here white trades off the rooks and slowly he promotes his pawns. Even stops the black pawns from promoting by his king. And then after everything is fine here black cannot take this pawn because after takes, this pawn will promote. After some moves, white gets his king here because now white stops his pawn and with it resigns. On the fifth board, the players playing were Jordan Van Forest and Sam Shankland. This game also ended in a decisive result. This game started off with d4, d5, knight f3, knight f6 and bishop f4, the London system. Here the players exchange the bishop and the pawn. Black breaks through the center. And here there is no discovered attack because white doesn't have anything to attack on. He plays his bishop on f3 to attack the pawn. Black plays knight to e4 which pins the knight. White plays knight a3. Black plays bishop f5, develops his pieces and connects the rooks. White plays knight c2 to get his knight on d4. After rook f8, white plays queen d4 to trade the queens and then go on d4. After takes, bishop d7. Now this knight cannot move in front because of the bishop. c4, king f8, h4, rook a8. Here white gets a pawn, but black has some activity, so it's still equal. White is trying to win here because he has a pawn up. It's still equal, but it's never too late to blunder. Here black is going to promote his pawn now. Here it looks like it's going to be a draw, but white wants a win. And black goes to promote his pawns. White takes b4, rook to g8 and black plays rook a5 which is a blunder. His idea is if the rook comes to stop the pawn, then there is just rook b5 and after takes, he'll promote this pawn. Instead, he should have gone for b3. Here white is not faster in promoting the pawn, but he has two extra pawns and he'll promote at the same time. And black will try to give some checks, but white can convert this game. Here he cannot go for queen g1 because of bishop g2, queen d3, queen e6, and white slowly pushes his pawns and black resigns here. And Jordan Van Forest wins this game. On the 6th board, Nils Grandelius versus Jan Christoph Duda ended in a draw. And on the 7th board, Magnus Carlsen versus Daniel Dubois. Magnus Carlsen won the game because Daniel Dubois been tested COVID positive and could not show up on the board. So those were the games. Now we move on to the standings. After round 13, Magnus Carlsen wins the tournament with 9.5 out of 13 points. Shakir Mamedyarov and Richard Rapport tie on 8 points, but because of tie breaks, Shakir Mamedyarov gets the second place and Richard Rapport has to settle for the third. Anish Giri has 7.5 points, Sergei Karyakin and Jordan Van Forest has 7 points, Andrei Sipenkov and Fabiano Caruana have 6.5 points, Jan Christoph Duda and Vidit Gujrati have 6 points, Sam Shankland and Pragnanda have 5.5 points, Nils Grandelius has 4.5 points and Daniel Dubois has 3.5 points. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video.